Insect Newick review of Zhang et al. 2022 phylogeny of parasitoid wasps. Data is supplementary to the article directly on the publisher's page in the supporting information. We have a Nexus file. Nexus is rather complex format, and certainly in this case there are a whole load of things in there. Unfortunately, Nexus soon becomes so complex. Well, it's a machine readable tree, and ironically this soon becomes unreadable, and this couldn't read this into the tree viewing software that I use. So I've had to pull out the tree section in Nexus that starts with begin trees and ends in the word end. There's a bit of text to remove between these two components. There's a bunch of these numbers here. I don't usually see these in Nexus, so I'll remove these. Looks like a comment. And finally, that could read it with Archaeopteryx, so then saved as Newick. But a quick look at the tree. It's rooted as in that figure, and you can have a first look at the format for the terminal labels, and quite complex. We have code underscore, then looks like an uppercase abbreviation of a taxonomic name, one or two of these, then a higher taxon name, then binomial, and a set of codes. These are geographic codes and underscore SEQ1 seemingly after all of them. So quite a few things need to be done here. So initiated a new script to process this. I think first simple thing to do, I'll remove this component here. Then we have these components here. Now the main text does state what these are in the figure. Okay, so they have the same thing in the figure. These are geographic codes. So I think I'll trim these off next. Okay, it's getting a bit laborious. I think I like being very specific to make sure I'm getting exactly the right thing, but maybe I'll just do something a bit more general. Should be okay. Okay, seems got all these. Okay, next, so we have a code underscore, then we have two what look like abbreviated taxon names and a taxon and another taxon name. Then we have similar, but with only the genus name without species name. we have similar but just a single abbreviated taxonomic name, then a subfamily and a binomial. Now we have a couple more cases of different codes at the end of the string. Let's see here. A bit similar to this format, but we have only one of these abbreviated codes. We have a subfamily, always ends in AE. Then we have only a genus. So here we need to attach the SP to this. This looks like a kind of a species, I'm not sure, maybe a species code or maybe another one of these. Geographic codes. And maybe I'll just trim this off on its own here before checking for the other expressions. Descriptive term used after the taxonomic assignment. And this is a series of lowercase letters after an underscore. A code could easily pull this out as a species or subspecies. Okay, we have the codes, subfamily, genus, SP, unknown group, a coronet. So I think I just need to call this SP and then leave it there. So here we have genus, and is this a species group? Not totally sure what to do with this. I'll see if there's any others of these first. So there's only one. I mean, I could give it. Could call it Pelampus, and then this is the species, but I'm not familiar enough to really do that. Another descriptive term. Nice. This seems to have got most of these. And let's okay, all terminals now processed, so we're left with just genus and species. So we have some uninformative ones here. Well, I should stop saying uninformative because these give information, but these are unintegratable. I should start using that word instead. So select Charis SP, that needs pruning. There seems not too many of these. Oh, okay, we have a few repeated terminals. Didn't notice these. Okay, so we have a bunch of species repeats. So we have about 7 species repeats, in addition to a number of species ambiguous congeners, which will need to be pruned. So Proposia, Obesa, SP, Monocon SP, and several others are, as they're the only representative of that genus. I'll retain those, but the other ones where they have congeners can be pruned. So looking at the taxon distribution, majority of these seem to be Eukaryotidae, but there's plenty of other representatives, so Sinus to Chalcidoides. 4 families, 56 genera, 84 terminals after processing, and job done.